recording. The entire screen is captured. So recording is in progress. Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to special class on how to connect your database to the your application to the database or database to your application. So here, for the sake of simplicity, I have created one text view and two text input box for entering the roll number, name and marks. So apart from that, insert button, delete button, so view button, insert, delete, view, insert, delete and view. 1 second, somebody has come. Okay, Sumant. Okay. Insert, delete, view. This is absolutely Bharat. I think you have joined outside the RNSIT email, so it is showing. Okay, anyhow, so we are talking about the student database. So how to connect your app to the student database, some database. So here name, roll number, name, phone number are text boxes. We have insert, delete and view and view all, update. So I think I need to talk about the design. This is a constraint layout. I have already given the constraints for all those things. Right, top, left, everything I have mentioned, and of course insert also. So for all I have given so once this layout is ready, let us right away look into the Java code directly. So inside this Java code, what you need to do, you need to create three text box text edit objects and 5 buttons, insert, delete, update and view buttons. And of course you need to create SQLite database DB, because if you look at the architecture of Android, SQLite is built in. SQLite is a database that is built inside. So for that we are creating one database object. So after that we are just moving, find the view by ID, roll number to roll number, name to name, marks to marks. We are putting it, we are moving in. And for buttons also, we are assigning it to insert, delete, update, view and view all. We are taking all these buttons, and later we are writing event listeners, that is on click listener. For on click set on click listener, this, so insert button, when you click it will listen. Same way delete button, update button, view all button. So apart from this, since all these things are happening on create, you know very well in the life cycle of activity, on create will work only one time. So when you create the on create, when your app is created for the first time, what it do, open or create database. So this is a method, so that is associated with SQL. So open or create a database. So you are creating the student database. This is a SQLite database. Context dot mode made as private, and of course there is no factory object involved. So talking about factory object and fetching documents, it takes you beyond the subject. So what we have done is very simple. So once this is done, now on click you can see whenever you click, so what happens, the event will start you know working on click. And of course here uh, you are reading the text, that is roll number dot get text dot to string dot trim dot length if it is 0. So if you have not entered any of the text, either name or marks or roll number, it simply says please enter all the values. So here uh, it is executing the SQL. You can see, observe here, execute SQL here in on create. So that is create table if not exists. So there is student, roll number, name char, and name varchar as well as marks varchar. It is creating. So create SQL is a data definition language, SQL DDL. And of course, if the data is proper, if it is not having any problem, so what it will do, execute SQL. So this is going to insert the data into the student table, and it will display a success, show message success. Show message is just like your toast. Show message is just like your toast. So it is just displays a message success as the title of the box, and data recorded. If you click delete, what happens, it looks into the roll number. So roll number is acting like primary key here. If you enter the roll number and if you click on the delete button, so what happens, if roll number is empty, it will display an error message, please enter the roll number. So if not, so you can see here raw query. Raw query is the one which is going to create, somebody is coming in, okay, which is going to create. So here raw query which is going to create the query, select star from student where roll number is equal to so and so. You are getting the value, you are just getting the value, whether it is value is present or not, you are just checking. If and it is storing into a cursor variable. Cursor is the one which is moving inside the database. So you are moving the cursor to that particular record, and you are moving to the first c.move first. So it is going to move to the first field. C.cursor will move to the first field of that particular selected record. Once it is done, so execute SQL. It will go to execute the SQL, that is delete from the student where roll number is equal to so and so. So it is displaying success. If the roll number what you have entered is not present, so definitely it will just display a message error, show message error. Show message is a message box. So once you click on update, so whatever the data that you are having, you have to type all the data and click update. If any data is not there, especially roll number, if it is not there, so what happens, it will just display an error message. If the data is there, so it will first locate that cursor is moved to that particular record. So that's why raw query select star from student where roll number is equal to roll number dot get text. So you are moving the cursor to the particular location. Once you move, so c.move first, move to first is nothing but it is going to move to the first of the record, first field of the record. So and later what it is doing, it is set up, it is going to set the student, so set the student, it is done. So once setting of the student, that is updation of student is done, new data whatever you have entered, that is going to be set, that means new data is updated. If the record is not available, so it will just give error message. So next, view also same. By typing the roll number and you click on the view, it will display the particular record. If the roll number itself it is 0, that means length is 0. That means there is no data in that, so it will just display an error. So here also same. First it creates a raw query, moves the cursor to that particular point and check whether c.move first is successful or not. That means you are moving the cursor to the first record, first field of that particular record using that cursor. So if it is there, so you can just display marks is equal to you are just getting the marks, set text name.setText to c.getString of 1 is nothing but the first component, the second component you know it is a marks, so those are set to that particular text boxes. In case if that particular roll number whatever you have entered for view is not present, it will display an error message, invalid. So view all, what it is doing, it is select star from student, it is getting all the data and storing into C. See all these db dot raw query or db dot you can see db dot execute SQL. So these are all the database objects. So database object related thing. So here what you are doing, you are selecting all and it is storing into a cursor. Cursor, you are just checking count, how many records are present. If it is 0, you just display no record found. So after executing select star from student, if no record found, so it is just displaying no record found. If not, what it is doing, it is creating a string buffer. We were discussing about string buffer in the last concluded class. So here string buffer is used, so a temporary memory storage. So there you just store that string buffer, and later what you do, you try to append all these newly from the cursor, whatever the data you have taken, you are putting into string buffer dot append, buffer dot append, you are adding all those things. The same string buffer here, it is you are storing same buffer you are storing into you're using it to display the show message. So that's the concept. And show message, what you are trying to do, show message, it is a built-in method. So you are using a builder, of this context, and it is having cancelable label true. It is having a title, whatever the title that you give here. So this title is taken, and of course the same way the message also it is displayed. Finally builder dot show, it is showing. So when I run this code, you can see when I run this code, the emulator starts. Yeah, it is Gradle is building and it is running, and once it is running, you can see, yeah, so first I try to see view all. So there are two records, 001 Rama Satish, 002 Shailaja, it is there. So it is toast is just like it appears and disappears, whereas the builder, it is, that is show message builder, it is going to be there. So now I try to insert 1003. So I give so I enter some other value, and I give some value, and I say insert. So record inserted successfully. Now if you want to see, just say view all, you have got the new value that is available. So now same thing, I just say 1003 here 103, I just type and I say view, so it is going to display there itself. So we have seen insert, view all. So now I want to update. So what I do, I just type uh, this value and update. Yes, record modified successfully. So now view all, you can see that it is updated. It is updated. Similarly, if you want to delete the same, so what you do, give 103 and view, you got. Now you just click on delete button, so automatically the record gets deleted. So if you see view all, it is not there. So this is a concept. This is a concept related to your data. And you can ask me a question, sir, where is this data stored? It is stored in your phone itself. This student.database, whatever we have seen, no, student.db, whatever we have created a object here, student.db. So this student.db is available in your phone local memory. So phone memory, it is in the phone memory itself. This database is created and it is done. If you want to work with if you want to work with your Firebase is one concept where it is a database available in Google. It is maintained by Google, and if you want to work with this Firebase, so very simple. So you need to enable here Firebase. You have to create a Firebase object. Very simple, same concept. Only thing is Firebase, Firebase lab. Okay, where is it? Firebase ML. So cloud storage for Firebase. Yeah, you enable this. Get started with the cloud storage for Firebase. Create an object and stores the same database in the Firebase. So you can certainly run this. It is also very similar. Only thing is, for storing the Firebase, you need an API key, application program interface key. That key has to be included. So other than that, that is. Today morning I have shared this program. Hope you have all received it. So this program you need to just understand how exactly things are working. So here all create read is nothing but view, update and delete, all CRUD operations are running. So in the question paper I could able to see 2-3 questions related to this CRUD operations. So that's why I wanted to just share this program, and you need to understand what is cursor here. Cursor is the database movement for moving the data or working with the data. If you want to move the control front and back in the database, you need to use this cursor. So that's the concept that I wanted to convey in this short meeting. Apart from this, I think the rest I have already shared in the WhatsApp group, all the notes, everything. So if you have other than this, if you have anything other than this, you can ask, or else let us close the meeting. So hope you have all understood this simple concept. So tell your feelings in the chat, and if you have any questions, you can unmute and ask. I'm happy to answer anything related to the academics or the subject. So I'll be happy to answer to your question. If not, so thank you for attending. Please type in your USN in the chat and you can leave the meeting. Thank you. Have a great day.